Hello everybody, this is Theodore with the Lies of the Devil YouTube channel, exposing lies of the devil. This video is about this young kid or man, Matt Powell. Matt Powell, he's a hypocrite. I'm going to show you that here real soon. He's a big hypocrite. He's got a pedophile problem, just like Kent. So, he makes debates with Bill Nye. They're not even real debates, okay? I mean, he's really big in the NIFB. And he's basically a carbon copy of Kent. Okay, he's got even the same YouTube handle name. And so the NIFB is already in some big trouble with really bad pedophile stuff and kids saying disgusting messages and fornication, just bad stuff. So this Matt Powell guy makes a video about Steve Mcrae, who's an atheist, and I guess he's a famous atheist, and slams him in the dirt and says, you're just as bad as the pedophile. You're a reprobate. And I'm going to play it. You can hear it from his own words. And he made this video 4 months ago from today. Well, guess what? Kent Hovind has a friend who's a pedophile. His name's Chris Jones. Kent said that the man did nothing wrong. Okay? He did nothing wrong. He says, he did nothing wrong playing molesting kids. Okay, and you can go to the Liar of the Devil playlist, Liar of the Devil, Kent Hovind, Wolf in Sheep's Clothing. You can see all the witnesses that have come out. A man who visited Kent while he was in prison. Okay, he loved Kent. He came out and said, yeah, he tried to get me in touch with this Chris Jones guy. Okay, there's plenty of evidence. Well, this Matt Powell guy makes this video. I'm going to play it here. And so 4 months ago, from today, 4 months ago, makes this video that I'm about to play. Well, myself and Billy, who is a witness who can't try to get him in touch with, who can't try to get Chris Jones in touch with, is warning this guy, Matt. In fact, we sent him links and information saying, hey, Kent Hovind, there's plenty of witnesses, dude. You need to come out and renounce Kent. Otherwise, you're a hypocrite. Well, Matt Powell is a hypocrite. He ducked and covered. He hid himself, and there's a good reason why. It's because he's going to be speaking at Kent's DAL boot camp, his breakthrough, his breakthrough moment. So that's why he's hiding from the situation.
A sex offender. Hey guys, this is Matt Powell. It recently came to my attention that Steve Mcrae, the man who's considered to be the most controversial atheist on the internet, has come out and promoted and supported a known pedophile and a sex offender, somebody who harmed a little child. Steve Mcrae had him on his show for an interview and promoted his material and was trying to tell the world how logical and how smart this convicted pedophile was.
I'm going to fast forward it here because then he starts making it about himself and how he's famous and just very arrogant. And they learn this because of the wolves that they look up to. So they learn this type of behavior, this very proud and arrogant behavior.
Of the week. Even atheists were coming out against Steve Mcrae and stating that he shouldn't be doing this and that he should not be promoting a pedophile on his show. But Steve Mcrae just simply responded back and said, well, it's a non-issue.
Here we go. It is a non-issue as I know the actual story. That's what Steve Mcrae, that's what he says. Well, it's the same thing with Kent Hovind's pedophile friend, Chris Jones. Kent says, he exposed Bohemian Grove, and that's the reason why he was falsely attacked. Well, I'm going to pull this up right here. Okay, this is Chris Jones. Indictments. Count 1. On or about and between June 1st, 2003, okay, 2003, in violation of, a lewd act upon a child under 14. He pulled down his pants in a limousine, and this is the same limousine that Kent would get picked up in when he'd go and speak in California. So he's molesting kids in the back of his limousine, okay, pulling down pants of children, okay, trying to arouse them by gratifying their lust. Okay, he distributed pornography to a minor. This is in 2003, and then remember the dates. This is important. Okay, and in 2004, this is where he was playing strip poker with kids, and Kent admits that he was playing strip poker. He's basically, the kids were running around with their underwear off, okay? And because he's trying to gratify the lust in their passions, Okay, strip poker right here. Okay, so I'm not going to go through the rest of the indictments. Well, now Chris Jones, he appeals. He makes an appeal to try to get this wiped off of his record. Okay, and right here, he's saying that the court should dismiss, okay, that they should dismiss the case due to misconduct and correctly decline. So basically, the defendant was not prejudiced by being bound over on these 3 counts for which he was not convicted, or because the jurors failed to return an extra set of unused verdict forms. So he didn't use Bohemian Grove as a reason why that he should get appealed, that he should have all of his convictions appealed. No, it's because of an extra set of unused verdict forms. Okay, and then if you go through here, there's photographs of what happened. There's actual photographs of what happened. Yeah, here we go. Victim photographs were permissibly admitted. So there's proof, photographs of him molesting children, of him doing the things that he did to kids. Now let's go back to the video where tough guy Matt Powell slams into the Steve Mcrae guy.
So according to him, having a pedophile on your show, somebody that takes advantage of little children and harms them physically, isn't a problem. But having people like myself on the internet, or Bible-believing Christians, is a huge problem to society according to him, and we should all be taken down in his opinion. And so I just want to state that pedophiles, the place that they belong is in the ground 6 feet under. And you might say, oh, well, that seems really harsh. Well, look at what Jesus said. Jesus said that if you offend one of these little ones, he said that it had been better that a millstone were hung about your neck and you were drowned in the deepest sea.
Jesus also talks about hypocrites and how hypocrites are of the worst debase. They're of the worst type. The worst type. Now, in this video, you're going to see that the comments that I left proving that Kent Hovind is in the wrong here, it's nowhere to be seen. Okay, you go into this video, you're not gonna be able to find anything. Now here's Billy trying to wake him up. Okay, but you're not gonna find my comment or comments with actual links to the indictments. You're not gonna find them in these videos. Okay, but when I'm signed in on my Lies of the Devil YouTube channel, oh, there it is. It's popped up. Kent Hovind has a pedophile friend named Chris Jones who frequently visits DAL. I don't appreciate you bearing false witness as you have consistently done. Your behavior is not Christ-like in any way. So I guess speaking the truth isn't Christ-like. I guess being a hypocrite is. You're an embarrassment to Christianity. Listen, I know I'm an embarrassment to... Let's say this. Christ did everything for me. I am the chief sinner of all sinners, just like Paul. I believe that if a pedophile truly repents and he calls upon God, he will be saved and he'll be changed, a renewed mind. I believe that. Do I believe this Chris Jones guy is changed? Absolutely not. Just like I don't think Kent Hovind is, because they're nothing but serial liars that all they can do is lie. Now, if they came out and said, yeah, I'm guilty, I'm totally guilty of what I did, and, Christ saved me from it, and I don't have those desires anymore, that's it, I'm done, okay? That would be better than lying about it. So no, I don't believe that Chris Jones, I don't believe Kent Hovind, I don't believe you, Matt Powell, are saved. I don't believe that. You guys are a bunch of liars. I'm not going to receive these railing accusations with only one witness who has demonstrated himself to be a liar. I simply said, I bet you're going off of Kent's word and didn't do your research. There are multiple witnesses, and I'm going to show you that here soon. They are on record. I sent you an email to your Gmail account with the videos. Kent is lying to you if you're taking him for his word. If you are not, you're covering for him, and it shows that you're a hypocrite. This is typical of men worshipers and of men worshipers who follow a man and not God. And then here's Billy. So he made a comment 15 minutes ago, and for some reason it's not there, okay? And I'm like, how come this comment isn't in public thread? It is public. No, it's not. And that's not even the point of this whole thing. So he's saying it is public. I don't know what you're talking about. And I just said, it doesn't matter. Either way, the families at DAL and other witnesses have seen Kent's child molesting friend at the property. Kent wants the man to live there. I'm not the false accuser. Kent is. And then I'm going to show you about all the other lies that he throws out there that just aren't true. Okay. So, and in this video, Billy warns Matt again. And Matt deleted the comment. But you're not going to find the comments from Billy here warning him and giving him the evidence, okay? So you're not going to see that here. I'm going to scroll down. You're not going to see it. But if we go, and this is what Billy sent me, if we go to the actual comments, okay, same video, see the Bill Nye on the top right. Okay, you're going to see it's the same video. It's about Bill Nye, okay? I see you hid my comment. I guess you don't like being called out for being a hypocrite considering the current situation with Kent Hovind, which is a subject that Kent is afraid to actually talk about. Yes, Kent doesn't want to talk about this because, well, it shows just how bad he is. I never hid your comments. I don't know what you're talking about. Really? By chance? So I'm not going to read this. You can pause it and read it if you want. And then Matt, this is a video after he was warned in the Steve Mcrae video. Okay? After he was warned about Steve Mcrae. I don't know anything about Kent Hovind and Chris Jones. Liar. I suppose I will inquire about that when I'm there, considering it keeps getting brought to my attention by you and the other guy. All right, and then Billy, you can freeze this and read it, but basically Billy's saying don't believe Kent and the whole Bohemian Grove thing. It's ridiculous. So then here's all the links. Kent admitting Chris, a convicted child molester, is his friend, and you can read the indictments in this video. So we gave him the information, okay, and the different witnesses. You can pause it and read it if you want. So he knows full well. Again, he's not doing anything about it. He's not going to say anything about it, and he's not going to make a video about it and not go to DAL boot camp because he's a speaker there. Let me show you. I'm going to show you here right now that he is a speaker at Kent's place, so he has to hide it. He has to hide it all. See, these are the hypocrites. These are hardcore hypocrites, people. Hardcore hypocrites. These people are wicked individuals, and I hope this young man wakes up. He's not. He is an NIFB cult worshiper, and he likes being worshipped. Likes being worshipped like a good little Baptist Catholic. Okay? Now, I'm going to end this here soon. The Reason Files, if you want to learn about the pedophilia going on at the Stephen Anderson's NIFB, Faithful Word Baptist Church, just go right here. It's all right here. The Reason Files. And you can find it right here. I mean, it's hardcore stuff, and they're hiding it all. They're hiding it all. Okay? Stephen Anderson broke the law. He is a mandatory reporter. When he knew about the kids sexting and talking about the most disgusting things, I'm not going to repeat it, but let's just say it's pedophilia, necromancy, and the most disgusting things you can think of, he should have reported it, but no, it's his own kids, and it's people that he respects. Aaron Thompson, who I believe Matt Powell went and spoke at his church. That pastor, his son is 20 years old, and he's been in relationship with kids that he shouldn't be in relationships with. Okay, that's who these people are. Okay, so just if this guy makes a video, and I doubt he will, and he might, who knows, but he's going to make up lies, the same lies that Kent puts out there. So if you go out, and I prove all this in these videos, if you actually take the time to do the research. So Liar of the Devil, Kent Hovind, Wolf in Sheep's Clothing playlist. Here's Billy asking Matt, hey, are you going to be a hypocrite here? It looks like he is. So then in an interview, a man who visited Kent while he was in prison for a whole year in New Hampshire comes out and says that Kent, yes, is not who everybody thinks he is. Kent is an evil man, okay, that destroyed his family on purpose. Here's a snippet from this interview, the full interview, of Kent trying to get this man in touch with Chris Jones, a pedophile, okay? And it talks about Jeffrey Epstein and how, these people have an act, but in the back of their mind, they have totally different motives. And here's that Chris Jones has been at the property. There's been all the families that are at DAL know about Chris Jones. They've seen him. They don't want him on the property, but Kent will kick them off the property if they speak up. And they don't have the money and resources. You know, they sold everything. They've gotten rid of everything. They gave it to Kent, and so they don't have anything. So they're stuck at DAL. So here we go, the pedophile at DAL. Here's Kent Hovind's pedophile friend coming out of Kent's own mouth. I'm gonna go to this. This is Kent admitting that Chris Jones is his friend and that his friend did nothing wrong. The child molester did nothing wrong.
Yesterday, I think it was, about someone had a YouTube up about me about a friend of mine named Chris Jones. Chris Jones has been a friend of mine for many, many years. I've known he was railroaded completely by the system. The people who are reporting the story do not know the facts, and the people who think that I am somehow wrong for defending a child molester do not know the fact. He is not a child molester, never has been.
For the most part,
There you go. Here you go. I'm just going to scroll down here real quick. Here's Ernest Land, Kent's CEO, admitting that everybody knows. The board directors, Kent's lawyer, knows he's hiding and transferring money. That's right there. Kent will say that, what does he say here? He says that I stole his intellectual property and I tried to get the ministry signed over to me and I transferred money from his Stripe account. That's all bull crap. It's all a big lie. I did nothing of the sort. So in this video, Ernest Land and Kent lied about Theodore stealing money and intellectual property. It's all right there. And in other videos, I didn't steal anything. I didn't do anything. And in fact, we left his place. Okay, we left. Kent didn't kick us out. We left. I have audio right here. Kent saying, when I told him I'm going to leave, he goes, oh, I feel like my right arm's being amputated, brother. And I'm like, okay, well, we're leaving. And then we left. Okay, so we left. Kent didn't kick us out. And then lying about my marriage. Out of Ernest Land's own mouth, they all knew about our marriage. So there you go, another lie. So don't let these people are evil, wicked men. Don't let them lie to you. Do the actual research. If you actually care about the truth, you will do the research. Now, and I also have Liar of the Devil, Steven Anderson at NIFB. It's basically the Reason Files videos. Okay, unless I come up with something, I have all their videos here. Romans 2:3, and thinkest thou this, O man, that judgest them which do such things, and doest the same. Okay, Matt Powell, hypocrite buddy, listen. And thinkest thou this, O man, that judgest them which do the things, which do such things, and doest the same. Meaning you're doing the same thing that you're judging other people for. That how shalt thou escape the judgment of God? Okay, it's a rhetorical question. You think you're going to escape the judgment of God by judging others for the very things that you are partaking in? 1 John 4:20. If a man say, I love God, and hateth his brother, Matt, why did you say that I was a false accuser? Why did you say that I was an embarrassment to Christianity? It's because you hate me for telling the truth. You hate me and others for showing your hypocrisy. If a man say, I love God, and hateth his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother, whom he hath seen, how can he love God whom he hath not seen? 1 John 2:9. He that saith he is in the light and hateth his brother is in darkness even until now. You're in darkness, Matt. You need to wake up. Okay? Stop being a child. Wake up. Beware of false prophets which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. And that's a huge statement. People that are paying attention, you need to understand that. Okay, these people are not this act that they put out there. They're not the same people. They profess that they know God, but in works they deny him, being abominable and disobedient unto every good work, reprobate. And just like Matt Powell said, Steve Mcrae being friends with a pedophile, you're a reprobate for being friends with a pedophile. You're a reprobate. Thou judgest him also. You'll be judged the same way. Is God not going to judge you for doing the same thing? You are friends with a man who is friends with a pedophile, and then you're hiding it. Lovers of men before lovers of God. Lovers of men. That's what I'm going to say. 1 John 2:4. He that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments, is a liar, and the truth is not in him. Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ which strengtheneth me. John 8:32. Ye shall know the truth, and the truth will make you free, and the truth is the Lord Jesus Christ.